There we go. Okay. Woo! How do I get in here? There we are. Perfect. Good. I already placed the statue, so we're good. I was like, I'm pretty sure this is the character that lets me get up there, right? God, I hope I didn't kill the noble here already. That's gonna suck. Yeah, I think we're going the right way. I thought you were supposed to be doing Bloodborne. I am. Listen. Like I said, I need to take a step back on Tomb Raider because we have the one last section, and I don't wanna. I wanna make sure like it's all coming together right because it's been going too well, right? That's the problem when things are going too swimmingly. I'm doing the same thing here too. Like this ain't anything related to Glow-Mite Queen and stuff. Like I'm getting the preparations done, but there's Mask of Confidence. Because there ain't no way in hell. Ain't zero chance in hell that this thing is going to be coming out right away. Maybe some of the smaller ones I'll get done like that quickly, but like this one I gotta let it sit a bit so I can give it a fresh look, you know. There you go. It's still fascinating to me that you can kill what's her name, Miriam, from both versions, and it doesn't matter the order or whatever. She's always going to be around. Again, there's this very interesting thing where I have to ask myself about how life and death works, you know? Because I can't tell if this is like she's got some sort of immortality, or if it's just like we kill just a clone and the other one's the actual real one we promise for sure, for sure. This feels wrong. Let me do this on regular speed. Yeah, so call me crazy, but I'm really starting to crystallize on all this stuff I'm writing out. Like, I'm bored to tears going through the actual explanations and stuff for Melina being Glow-Mite Queen and all that. That much is very true. But now that I'm like getting into the psychology bit on trying to parse her motives, that I'm finding very interesting. There we go. Uh-huh. There we go. There we go. She just transfers to a new body or something. Oh, you think it's all like puppets? Like you think Miriam, we're not actually like facing quote unquote Miriam. It's just puppets of her. Yeah, that could explain it. I never thought about the idea of like doing a body oh no, there's also cause what's her face? Our witch friend Selin does something similar, right? We take out her heart, we put in another body with one of the puppets, right? Yeah, that could explain it. Yeah, I want a shot of this because I never got a shot of this for the site. Yeah, I completely didn't even think about that. That her heart could be extracted and put into a new body. I guess the question would be, who would do that? Like, her puppets? Does she have her puppets, like, do it for her, I guess? They're the only ones I could think of. Because there's no one else here, right? It interests me because even the lighting is still behaving as if it's normal. Fascinating little details, you know? Holy proof dried liver. Ooh. I don't know if just I just know astrologers have a weird thing with their bodies, like Cellin and the Glintstone Dagger Tiles, and the whole of the body is a transient thing. Yeah, that's very true. That's very true. There's definitely like a theme you could argue going on there. But yeah, I'm slow. Like again, I'm really happy about the Godskin thing because I feel like I've actually made like I slightly better understand the cosmology, right, from doing the exercise, right? And that's what I like is like as I'm building my knowledge, I'm slowly but surely starting to like pick up things and start forming like a rule base with which I can start formulating the larger principles. All right, here we go. Yeah, fascinating. Yeah, is this idea to me is fascinating where you are the only thing where gravity is inverted for. Everything else still is following the normal rules, right? I just find that a fascinating concept. Oh, that's extra interesting. When we open the doors, it's already right side up. Even though theoretically it should be upside down because we're doing it from the bottom. Oh. Space magic. Yeah, that's what it is. All right, I did actually no, I should keep the ×5 speed off right now because we're about to see Godskin Noble Boy. Oh god, I forgot how long this thing is. All right, let's see. Come on. Come on. Where are you, Noble? Noble. Please tell me I didn't kill you in like a thing already. Because I could totally see that me doing that at some point or another to get to the curse mark or some shit. Has to be like up here, right? No more of the loot stuff here. Huh. So do I need to turn off always stealth? Is that it? I feel like this door would be open if I've been here before, so... Yeah, nothing happened here. Also, pretty sure this map is lying to me. Pretty sure it's trying to tell us this should be destroyed. It sure as hell ain't destroyed. Also, this is the only one that appears in fire besides Godskin Duo. Yeah, I do mention that in the thing is the whole teleporting in with fire and stuff like that. I figured it deserves a token mention. All right, let's turn off always stealth. All right. Try to get the Wrath of the Gods. Do the nobles actually do noble presence like as a normal attack, or is it just the phase 2 transition where they kind of do something like it? Because I think most of the other... Oh. There we go. There we go. Yes, cool, cool. That's one annoying thing about this is because this thing follows you everywhere, it gets really obvious if I try getting creative angles where it's like, ah yes, the sigil. Right, so... just in case, I want to see if this will work. I'm going to turn on always stealth after this. There we go. All right. Let's also put the speed now. 0.30. Yeah, 0.36. There we go. A palm, a black flame. Yeah, and it's pointing downward, like it's being offered to someone. You know, like that's the type of gesture you make. You're like, hey, or have this, right? It's not like if you had a palm that was right side up, right? You're like, oh, stay away, keep out, like I'm shooting a fireball at you, that type of thing. Here it's like, here, have the flame, right? I think it's very appropriate for the apostles, you know? You know, the whole, everything with the Glowmite Queen and all that stuff with them. All right. Mm-hmm. Just want to make sure I don't have to worry about rain as much. The description says 7 faces, but I was like, I only remember 6. Like, is there? Yeah, there's a 7th. Okay. Just hard to see because of the way it's like twisted around like that. I wonder what the idea with like the markings. Maybe it's supposed to be like Sanskrit or something. Like it kind of reminds me of like Hindi or something. All right. Also show their more golden eyes. There's already good shots that Slosky and stuff has done showing the eyes or what have you. So I'm pretty happy with what I got there. Yeah, yes. I don't think I want any other shots of these guys, to be honest. Like, them coming in with the fire is good enough for me, you know? We probably want shots of the Godskin duo, though. Do they teleport in every time you get into the boss fight, or just the very first time? Because if it's just the very first time, this might be awkward for me. Because I don't remember if I've triggered them or not on all my characters. Yeah, this is not a good place to get shots of like Godskin Noble period, just because of the rain lighting they got going on here. I meant on the skin. Yeah, I know what you meant, Xavier. I'm just saying, I'm not. This is Zalewski's done like a really good job getting like model shots and stuff of that. So. This is more for me being able to have shots of like just individual places and things or whatever for me to highlight, you know? Like, in fact, I want to keep this guy alive, so. Yeah, I think what we want to do is this here. There we go. There we are. At least the first and when they respawn. Yeah, so let's see if I have a character who hasn't triggered them yet. Oh, that one's gonna be hard because I don't remember. Like, it might be this one because I don't think I've gone. No, I have to defeat them to get to Malekith, right? I don't have the altar though, right? This is not for the altar, so I think maybe I can. Yeah, I don't remember they do it over and over either. That's the problem. Yeah, so I don't think I've beaten them. No, it's here. I was off. I was looking at the wrong building. No, this is the altar. Yeah. Big ass altar. Oh, I think it's my only character that's made it this far. Yeah, there's also the Spirit Snail. We could do that one next. Shishinki, I'm pretty sure I haven't done any for you. It's unless I got shots when we were actually like going through here on Corey there. I don't think it happening. I don't think it happening. Oh, all right. We'd have to have like a dedicated Godskin duo. Let's try to unlock them type of stream. It would have been a lot more obvious if they called the Farum Azula Church a communion church. Honestly, you're right. It's not really a communion church, though. It's clearly supposed to just be like, hey, we're offering to the dead. Like, look at our trophies. Considering that some of those dead might be people who died against fighting dragons and stuff, I kind of understand it. Yeah, let's see if Corey still has it, because I don't think we fought. I mean, I've gone to... Yeah, I'm all the way here, so of course I've got him there, so... The question now is just... Yeah, okay. Hey, I am. So... Woo! Yeah, we know. Oh. You know, this would be a good chime for me to actually check, because I vaguely recall getting shots for this, but I honestly don't remember. My goldfish memory strikes again. There we go. Oh yeah, I have shots. I have shots of the first. I was like, I feel like I vaguely recall getting shots of this. Yeah, I've gotten shots of phase 1. It's phase 2. With the other one I've not grabbed. Okay. What's the agenda today? Godskin. We're getting their good side. Here. God, that looks demonic. The lighting is not doing him any favors, our buddy here. I was waiting to see how these like black vambraces and stuff like that, you know? Like they didn't make that out of skin. Ugh. Shame we can't find sticky white stuff in this game. Oh, that would have been so hilarious. Do you have shots of them being infused with black flame in their second phase? No. No, I do not. I do not have the second phase black flame aura. That's probably... Honestly, that's a Godskin duo. Yeah, that's a Godskin duo type thing, I feel. All right. There we go. I wonder, I can't remember if you actually have to go through here and the apostle fades in the first time or if he's always just already there. Getting a lot of shots of the nobles though, teleporting into places, huh? Yeah, looks good. How does he look even whiter as a spirit? Crazy. Or they get a physical damage buff in their second phase to match with the buff incantation. Yeah, I am curious if there's anything mechanically with the second phase, because all I really see from it is like, oh, they get big spoopy aura, and now they get some like additional attacks, right? Like obviously, like this guy, he inflates himself with hot air balloon, which I imagine is being accomplished through the black flame. Then you got the apostle guy, he has the snake stretchy bits, which is like, I assume that's because Snick, right? Because it's the exact same thing that the snake men do in Gelmir. So it's like, okay, that's not that weird for snake hybrids. And obviously those guys don't have the tail, so they don't have the immediate indication that these nobles have, right? Happy Thanksgiving, y'all! Howdy, Nick. All right, hey, it's good. Let's get ourselves out of here. We already got shots of the one in the Kayla Divine Tower, right? So we're good there. Oh God. Get me out of here. Every time I have to climb myself out of this cave, I hate it. At least they let you climb out, honestly. I'd hate if I had to kill myself every single time. That would definitely get on my nerves. Oh, boy. There we go. Do anything special for the holiday? Nothing too special. We'll just see. Yeah, just our frozen boys here. Just let's see, we got our Stitcher boy over here looking to mend the Rune of Death. We got one noble here. We got our Skinner boy here getting worshipped as like a cult leader. We got the apostle over here. Yeah, over here with the... Yeah, we got this too. Yeah, I feel like Godskin. Yeah, I'm feeling doing Godskin duo for a lot of the moves and attacks. I feel like the lighting there is just gonna be better overall, you know? I don't know about you guys. I don't like the lighting here. It kind of looks a little drab, if you ask me. These guys, though, I think we can get away with getting some attacks of them doing Black Flame and stuff. Oh, we can't go back up, though. Yeah, there's no way back up from here. This one's got some personal baggage for me, as both of my parents were brutally murdered by pilgrims. Damn, man. Guess they ain't going to the Holy Land for you. All right, let's see. I don't think the stone is broken, right? Because they have to, yeah, they have to bring it back. Right? There we go. Now he knows I'm looking at him. Yeah, I wasn't too happy with the shots we got last time because he moved. Like this is much better if you ask me, right? Like, if you told me, okay, Loki, we need you to get shots of this guy doing his thing. This is more reasonable for me. Are their eyes like faded? Fascinating. Now I want to look at Zlusky thing on this because it's really hard to tell if that's like legit fading on their part or not. I do like the obsidian in the eyeball here to kind of show how like the Fell God's flame has been like replaced with black flame in their eyes. I think it's neat. And again, I'm really impressed with how like natural it is to kind of understand Melena's perspective. to become the Glowmite Queen, right? Part of that is actually helped along by Mesmer. I think Mesmer does add a little bit of dimension there, right? But even like if we took him out, it surprisingly still works like really well. I feel like he kind of adds on to it really nicely, but it doesn't feel like, oh no, you know, like he's the key to like, it's like, no, there's a lot more going on there. He's just arguably a big part of it. Cataracts, don't be rude. Damn, man. You get an old grandpa. Just look at that silvery beard. Looks almost brown under this lighting. All right. Beautiful. Oh, did I show you guys? I put this on the Twitter, and I'll use the new name. But I was feeling silly, chat. Let me see if I can show you. Yeah, here it is. Why are you opening it on this one? I don't get it. All right, so oh, it's so silly. Maybe it's that Black Flame nerfing his grace, lol. Yeah, that would be my assumption, right? It's also, again, very interesting because the it goes to a point I'm having about the Godskins, even though they're infused with Black Flame, having golden eyes, while the Black Flame monks might have different stuff going on with their eyes. So now I have to compare their eyes. But like, I just did this meme, right? Just Dedekar, just with like, you know, Rykard 0.5 and Melena's there in the cuck chair. It's so perfect. Yeah, let's exit this out. No one needs to see this abomination any longer. The Black Flame subplot is so intriguing. Honestly, it might surpass Seath in terms of family drama potential. Like, I'm loving how absolutely ridiculous this entire premise is getting. Like, absolutely ridiculous, and yet I'm like, damn, it's probably right. The best kind of ridiculous. Yeah, it's a first server. Woo! Oh! Yeah, we see the Glowmite Queen as a foiled America. Yeah, actually, I recently wrote, so I'm trying to end the document, so let me see if I, you guys can see this, right? Yeah, this is, let me just do this. There you guys go. Okay, cool. So like, I'm just going through, you know, the different stuff or what have you, fleshing out the motivations and things, right? But here, where is it? There we go. Yeah, so this, I think, helps really capture it. Especially this line. Right? Like, it's one of those things where I'm like, yeah, there's a lot to unpack there between Marika and Melina, right? And again, this is going under the premise now where it's like, oh, the whole reason you had all these kids in the first place is because you're trying to repopulate after you screwed over your tribesmen for your seat of power, right? So like, it's just sort of like that extra, you know, knife in the back. Okay. probably going to be... No. There we go. All right, something like this. We slow the speed down. There we go, to 0.35. We'll take the shot here. So this is pretty close to perfect, I'd say. Fascinating. Yeah, you don't realize just how deep this place goes, huh? Huh. Man, you better hope there's not a leak. Oh, that's a whole lot of water. That's a whole lot of water you don't want to have to deal with. All right, I'll be honest, I think the first angle shots we got were the best. There we go. Yeah, again, I haven't landed on where I feel about, like, what I say, like, you know, America, what is she? She's supposed to be like hero, villain, just kind of weird, like, you know, quote unquote morally gray type character. Like, I haven't really landed on like where I would have to put her in the larger narrative and what have you in the story. But I do find that I'm enjoying her character more and more as I'm like going through and seeing like both her and other characters kind of develop with the history and stuff like that. I think the Omen stuff also really adds a lot because, like I said, like once I'm like, oh, America's obsessed with preserving the bloodline. Oh, like that really, like that goes the extra mile in explaining why she was so set on having a double standard with the Omen. Because she hates, she hates all this stuff, with the reminders of these crusades and whatever, right? But she hates seeing her blood perish. So, like, it's really good stuff. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that covers all that stuff, so let's go back to the basement, get a shot from our friend. All right, no more always stealth. Okay. Photography by non-photographer. Hey, I am. What's that supposed to mean? I'll be honest, this doesn't... Who cares? I got me on one side and the stupid fog wall on the other. Pick your poison, as they say. Yeah. Eh. God, you just have to be by the fog wall, don't you? Ah, shit. Ah! It's so hard, chat. It's so hard. Try to do all the dodging while also have your hand ready at the camera to pause at the perfect moment. It's fine, Nick. Like, again, it's a video game. It's not the biggest deal if people don't get it, right? All right, there we go. We're gonna put this on half speed. Don't get the wrong idea. What are you saying? It's even worse? Yeah, I prefer this monk if I think I prefer this monk in terms of lighting, but we'll look at the other one too if I'm not happy with the overall shots we get here. Oh. I think we screwed that up because of the angle. His AI will catch up eventually. Also, is that literally the only thing he does? Because it feels like it. Come on. Come on. Woo. Area's a little cramped, to be honest. Again, but I think it's absolutely perfect for that. The problem is just... The problem is really just that fog wall and me. Like, it's a rock and a hard place I'm putting this guy between. Like, he's got to somehow find a good angle to do all this jazz. Unfortunately, mate, you're not helping your case here. I guess. Yeah. Guess, but I'm not happy with that. I'm gonna have to get hit by that. Too early. Oh, he's got something. He's cooking. He's cooking something. Should have black flame sweep. Ah, there we go. Ah. Not that screenshot button, you dummy. Cancel. No! There you go. Let's keep going then. God, you have to just have those little swings that let you go everywhere. All right. There we go. No, that's just him doing a back sweep. Why is he not doing it now? Like, don't tell me he ran out of FP. Like, come on, man, do it. Do it. Do it. Seriously, the Black Flame monk who refuses to use his Black Flame. That's got a lot of tracking. Come on. Ah! I I can't tell. Chat, have they did they reskin this? So I'm pretty sure it's not supposed to be gray. That's cool. That's a cool detail I'd want to include. Even the fire giant's hair has been grayed. The more you know. Yeah, something like this will... There we are. You excited to try either the new Night Rain classes, a thrusting sword through some hyper skull? I mean, I'm gonna try them out and see for myself, right? Like, again, I ended up liking like at least like I think 5 or so of the classes we have. I feel like tank classes definitely needed buffs. Like they definitely were the ones where it's like nobody is resorting to them because they feel like they're missing something. And I feel like they could have definitely done a little bit of tweaks to Recluse to make the risk reward with how squishy she is feel a little better. But overall, I feel like they got the balance pretty good. So I'm looking forward to seeing how these classes shake things up. I mean, I guess now we're gonna have to look at the regular fire monks and see when they pull their normal one out, see how it differs compared to like the official version we pick up. Alright. Does it stay there the whole time? I don't think so, right? I assume not. There we go. All right. All right. Do it again. Okay, yeah, their hands always have these things. I've never noticed this before. I'm gonna have to point this out for fire monks. Kind of cool. Woo. Cool. All right. Ignore the dust cloud in the corner of the screen. There's nothing to see here. All right. He does not do the sweep a lot, huh? Oh. I can't believe that worked. That didn't work. No. Yeah, let's there we go. There we go. I wish Guardian had a higher damage ceiling. Yeah, again, overall, I feel like I feel like the more supporty classes just need a little extra oomph. There we go. Let's just make sure we get the lock console. One less thing I'm worrying about. Of course. Should have double rolled. Come on. Oh. Sir, you're exposing your missing nick. It's like, sir? See, stuff like this where I'm like, can I change the angle on you? All right, let's there we go. We got a little extra room to maneuver. All right. Wait, that caused problems? That was the one where it's like, nah, man, you used too many shots in 1 second. Monks, I think, are the only enemies that use Scouring Black Flame. Is that so? That's the one that has the spread, right? I don't think we've seen it, really. Or is that the one where they, like, do the explosion thing we're seeing? Let's restart the, there we go. Uh-huh. There we go. If only I wasn't there. All right. There we are. All right. There we go. There we go. Oh, sorry, Chad. I'm messing with my mic a little too much. There we go. Like, I wouldn't really... Oh! Nah. Like, I'd love if we could get the sweep, but, like, he doesn't want to do sweep. It's most unfortunate. You know what's kind of crazy to me? Is nobody talks about Duskbloods. Like, I feel like everyone's just kind of giving up on that one. They're like, eh, we'll get it next time. It really kind of feels like... It definitely does have that same thing where it feels like, you know, everyone was obsessively salivating, waiting for anything on Elden Ring, and Duskbloods is kind of like, eh. Like, everyone saw the trailer like, oh my god, so cool. Oh, it's a Nintendo exclusive. Oh. Am I crazy? 'Cause I totally could just be in a bubble, but it really does feel like in my bubble. It's a bubble where people should be talking about Duskbloods, but they aren't. Oh, I tried. What? That has been marking for it, man, and it's been pretty niche. Yeah, I have to agree there. I see what the problem is. Lol. Now I see exactly what the problem is. FromSoft fans don't own Switch 2s. And here's the thing. Like, are they going to be able to cultivate an audience on the Switch 2? Like, don't get me wrong, I'm all for Nintendo trying to court the more hardcore gamer people, but like, one, you're already at the graphical disadvantage, and again, graphics aren't everything, but it definitely is a good excuse where it's like, hey, how much bang for my buck in terms of potential am I getting for this console, right? And if you're not someone who's already like into getting all the Nintendo titles, do you really? Like, I just don't know if this is like the one, as it were. You know? I don't know, maybe I'm selling it short, but it feels like you need a bigger library of games, not just Duskbloods, if you're going to try to court people like that. Yeah, the lighting for this one's also awful. Okay, in that case, let's try Gelmir. Yeah, the ER Tarnished Edition is also something where it's like, again, I would love if they added like actual content or just even small little things for the lore and stuff. I have zero expectations. Like, the coolest thing they could do is maybe have some really small tie-ins to Night Rain. But again, I doubt that's what's happening. From what I remember... Yeah, this is why I didn't want to get a shot here. All right, let's go to mountaintops real quick. Hello, my guardian garrison, baby. I'm excited for it. I love the idea of dinosaur communion. Dinosaur communion. Oh, we have meditating guys over here, right? Nope, they're not here. Nope. Does the armor version the player wear have the talisman in your hand, or is that like, is it just for the enemy version? All right, I don't like it. We're going to the better spot. Interesting placements for the horse skins / descriptions, maybe. Can't believe FromSoft's doing horse armor. Miyazaki selling out. This is it, chat. Just remember, the horse skins were the beginning of the end for From Software. I think we're safe. No. It'll happen. Mark my words, no developer stays in this game long enough and not become a villain. You must accept developers are transient. Games are eternal. Kind of crazy how there's no hammer boys for the Black Flame monks. Like, it was all the sword bros. They saw the Glow Might Queen's greatsword. They're like, I want one of that. Oh, Black Flame? Sure. That's cool, I guess. Just give me that awesome sword skill, bruh. Yes. No. Sir? Sir, all I'm asking is you do some fire moves. Go on. Go on. Like, holy hell. Yeah, I saw Smotown did the video on the good characters. You guys threw in the suggestions. I'll be honest, I'm not as like enthused to cover good characters as I would if they were evil characters. And like, we're talking about Dark Souls. I mean, if it's not like the super uber nice NPC character you meet in each game, like, I don't know. I mean, he did the Ivory King as like a as the thumbnail, which I'm like, yeah, that probably tracks. Oh. All right, do these guys do flame or not? Like, am I just really unfortunate that I'm dealing with the one monk who refuses to use his goddamn training to kill me? Yeah, it's possible they don't have it, or they don't use it at least. I'm hoping that's not the case, because it'd be kind of lame. It's true, it would be entertaining if you had some weird picks for this, right? But yeah, I'm just like, it's like, I just can't get enthused as much about good characters as I can evil characters, you know? That's just my preference. All right, what if I still like, what if I do hug this guy? Maybe it's the opposite of Black Flame. Maybe Black Flame people, they don't like you getting close to them. You know, they're introverts. But this guy, maybe this guy, he really loves being, there we go, bosom buddies. Oh yes, I feel like if it was just a shot of the arts, we could do that in the mountaintops. This though. All right, it's official. The Yang Bros, they love being social. The Yin Bros, they not about that life. They're like, what are you doing next to me, broski? Out, of course. Oh. Something like this. All right. There we go. I appreciate you, mate. Goodbye. Oh, that's fine, Nick. Everyone's gonna have their different preferences and stuff like that. I would say that it's... I don't know how to put this. Like, there's very specific types of good characters who I get really invested in, right? Otherwise, for me, it's just, they're all right. They're all right. Right, like, it's much easier for me to be like, oh, you're nasty. You're diabolical. I know. Right? Social distance, the lands between, uncalled for. Listen, listen. You gotta stay 6 feet away from me. Don't make me shoot black flame at you. Yeah, we have to do a thing probably at some point of covering all the attacks and stuff that the prelates and the, yeah, probably also the fire monks. Actually, you know, probably all of them, because I also cover the yeah, I also cover, what are they called? The thorn sorcerers. So also, why are they called thorn sorcerers? Just call them briar sorcerers. You call them briar sorceries and all that, or you know, the briar, you know, the briars of sin and briars of punishment, all that jazz, right? Like, you're already doing the crime and punishment reference here with the term briar. Why can't you make everything consistent to a briar? Just call it thorns. Thorns of sin, thorns of punishment, right? Like, I don't get it. Like, if you want to make a reference to the crown of thorns and all that jazz, like all your other, like, Christ and Mary references, like, sure, you have at it, but, like, come on. All right. That's covered there. There's nothing really in Gelmir left to get shots of. Like, I'm pretty sure I have everything, including the noble at the altar. Oh, it's not about Mary Sue's, Nick. It's just in general, right? Like, there's a very specific type of good character that I find myself easily emotionally attached to, right? It's a lot easier for me to get attached to a villain, either because they look cool or they sound cool or they, you know, they act like, you know, do something really like crazy and nasty, you know, they add some spice to this, like, you know, there's just a lot of different ways that I just am like, you know, ever since I was a wee little boy, wee little Loki, I've always just been like, yeah, villains, they're the best. It is not the same for me when it comes to heroes. I like nice people. I think most people like nice people, Xavier. They're much more preferable than not nice people. We're not talking about nice people. We're talking about nice characters. And that, well... we have to talk more about what we mean by nice. And also, there, see guys, it's a Loki stream. I died. I fell! Alright, so... there's nothing really we have here. So this is basically all covered. We have Melena's room thing up here, right? I like traumatized bad characters. You like your bad boys, I am. You like your bad boys with a traumatic backstory. You like your Louves and your I think I already got all the shots for this, so I think we're good here. Wait. Am I crazy? This don't look right. Am I crazy? This looks wrong. I don't remember them looking like this. This feels like this guy put his shirt on backwards. Did my mods mess up the guy's texture? I don't think so. Louve is the pinnacle of character concept and writing for me. I mean, you ain't wrong. You sure as hell ain't wrong. Man, Moog, you really let yourself go, as they say. He's not killing the arena transition, Night Scout. This is a separate model. If you beat the boss here, the enemy's still patrolling as normal. Texture wrapping issues, I guess. Where's your trim, big dog? Let's try it one more time. Just see if it's... Yeah, just... Uh-huh. If you can hurry anymore backwards. Mm-hmm. We got Morgott dead in this one. You know what I mean? No, I didn't, Night Scout. I honestly don't when it comes to you. Is the standing glitch too? The regular enemies looks fine. I think it's just a model thing. I don't know if this is like for my game specifically or if that's for everybody or not, but yeah. Nothing new here. Nothing we have there. Yeah, like stuff like this would probably be a shattering thing I would talk about. Honestly, I'd probably talk about it at the beginning when I'm talking about like the Morgott stuff and the priest in general. Yeah, I probably want to do that. Hey, Radigan, how you doing? I know, you lost your head. That's what they say about your other self, too. Crazy, I know. Yeah, nothing else here. Okay. I think we should get started on this here. Unless... Yeah, I think we should get started on it here. I feel like this is going to be safe. Should have retired. Okay, all right, I will say this. I think it's cool how as soon as Buddy started moving, like as soon as Buddy started moving, like the snow and stuff that fall on him, like kind of move. Like I think that's kind of neat. That has my A, that gets my A+ approval. Unfortunately, the like it's not even like forget the Erd tree being on fire. Yada yada. I get. We know how I am, but it really blends into the background. You really don't get to clearly see this as much as I would like. You know? I'm just not impressed here. All right. No! Look at that red glintstone, chat. Look at that red glintstone. Think about that. That's everything we pick whenever we get those consecrated blood stuff on Gelmir. All that red glintstone. These guys' eyes glow red. Yeah, they give them the red glowy bits. Okay. Yeah, I'll be honest. Be honest, dude. You having the Erd tree behind you, it's kind of awful. I hate it. I kind of just hate it. There we go. Man, getting that angle, that one's tough. All right, there you go. you go. There you go. Oh! I approve. Did the other ones on Liurnia have the red eyes too? Also, fun fact, the briars make red wood particles. Oh, really? So I guess like blood covered. Petition America to remove the Erd Tree for unintentional artistic censorship. This one's pretty good. I like this one. It's for the red glintstone especially. Like that's... Fuck. That's so cool. Like, hot damn, I love it. Right. Non-burning staff ones don't. Gotcha. I don't think the actual staff has that effect. Probably crazy. Go on, do it. Do it, you asshole. Something like this. Now a little bit more. There you go. There you go. Perfect. All right, there we go. Yeah, I want to get a shot of, like, right before the thorns come up there. It was a little wild, huh? There we go. Mm-hmm. Uh-huh. There we go. All right, I think that's a... Oh. Nah. Oh. We get you to do it again. So, what's the big difference between the fire ones and the non-fire ones in terms of attacks? Do we got anything like super special we should be looking out for with them, or? I like the little bloodstain look on their robes. I will say I find that neat. Uh-huh. Non-fire ones don't do cool stuff? Gotcha. Let's move on. Yeah, again, I really like that. Like, they've just been kind of frozen. Yeah, we need to... All right. All right, that one's done. Wow, this app looks like it had to be unplanted too. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, just kind of... Yeah, they're just kind of standing there leaning on it, right? Just so we can kind of show this. All right. Sir, waiter, give me more fire magic, please. More pyromancy. More of that jujutsu. Wow, it really is just black flame. It really is just black flame. All right. Him. Oh yes, I was kind of hoping that that hitbox would just miss me, but it doesn't. That's cool. I didn't know you could do that. It's time we slow things down. Let's slow things to a crawl. Oh. Oh. Yeah, I'm 100% having to insert in the fact that they like braid the catalyst around their hand. That is such a cool little detail. All right. In case we want to do the shot here instead. Oh, damn. God. Oh. All right, there we go. All right. Yeah, I know about the ritual stomp thing. I mentioned that in the analysis. Damn. Just a little tiny. Oh yeah, I like this better. Hide the shadow a bit more. Yeah, this I think just looks fine. All right. All right, we gotta stay close to him. Damn. I hate it. All right. Really? Could I get the dodge roll in time there? Okay. Oh, okay, sure. Cool. All right, I guess no hammer explosion for us. Where the hell did you come from? Where was he? Hey, give us all this fog. I didn't ask for fog. It'll go back to normal, I'm sure. Yeah, okay. All right. I think this is safe now. And then after this one, I think we're done. I think it's been a fairly decent length stream. I get it, Smo. I get you. I get you. All right. What's your background noise content you're listening to it, Nick? I usually just put some low BGM in the background, so there's just slightly enough noise so I don't notice the sterile silence as I am lost in my own brain. Oh. Give me one of those, huh? You're gonna do me like that, huh? You really do be like that, huh? See, I can make this work, Jet. Yeah, let's do it. All right. I forget what else these guys can do, if anything. God, that effect actually looks so shit now that I see it like that. Like, it looks so wrong. It's like it's very obviously supposed to be when their head is up. They did not design it for when they duck. I should mention the evident face is a third eye. I've never done that. There we go. There we go. Perfect. All right. Yeah, God, now that I see the now that I've seen it, I can't unsee it. All right, Mo ripoff. Let's Smo ripoff. You don't do actual fire arts, do you? Also, am I crazy, chat, or do we not fight this guy as a boss in Night Rain? Maybe I'm just misremembering because it's been a while. But I feel like we don't fight this guy. Like, if we fight the regular fire monk and the thorn sorcerer broskies. Oh! Obviously, the fire base, the helmet's supposed to be weird. All right, it's looking like they're not doing anything special here. So unless someone's gonna mention something, I think I'm just gonna kill this guy and move on. I feel like I want to double check their hammers to see if there's anything interesting that says there. So I'm not really seeing anything besides I'm gonna like, you know, do it like judge shit and hammer you down or whatever if you act out of line, right? Like, you know, like typical Looney Tunes type crap. All right. Crater shifting earth. Ah, okay. So I remember now. Yeah, you do fight them there. Okay. They have the Prelate's fire charge. Also, that guy had absolute iframes while getting up there. I'm so mad. All right, if that's the case, we have to be at range, right? Uh-huh. God, I actually kind of like this shot. But you can see that he has no neck. Kind of a problem. Oh. Oh, okay. Oh, doing it again. There's a bit of a beard here. You can see the little markings. All right. All right. I think I interrupted it again. Why do I keep doing this? All right, I think that's it. Oh, yes, I'm kind of surprised that they don't use any of those incantations themselves. I figured they have at least one or two, you know? Oh, you know what? I don't remember the whip. I don't remember if I mentioned the thorn whip. I'll have to double check. Yeah, okay, I have a few things for these, the fire monk stuff that I should note down and add. So I'm gonna go and do that right now, but pretty good so far though, chat. I'm very happy with all the stuff there. Again, I'm still aiming to try to get my Tumeru thing done before the end of the month. We'll see how that works out. But happy Thanksgiving to y'all. Peace. Look, you real shit, Casca or Mikasa.